Here's the next update on the MR2 Ferrari Replica. The paint job has completely failed, which I think I mentioned in the last video. So I've got a body shop that's willing to work on it starting. I'm going to drop it off this afternoon, but it's going to take them a while. It's got all kinds of imperfections that need to be addressed. Here. You can walk all the way around the car. Here, the entire trunk lid has given up on its paint because the paint's 20 years old. It's peeling everywhere. It's probably flying off when I'm driving, but that's okay because it's still fun to drive. Back here, over here, basically the entire car is going to get painted over again. Probably lots of body filler too. Here. Got cracks. Both of the, I think you call these C-pillars or whatever, have cracks on them. Door. This entire door is in rough shape right here. One of the door hinges is loose, causing it to rub, like here, and all the way down here. The body shop is going to address that. Let's see here. Got some cracks on the hood. So, as you can see, 20-year-old paint has completely failed. So it's going to get everything it deserves here in terms of a new paint job. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that one, but... So, took this car on a fun run, a drive yesterday with the BMW club, and a lot of people liked it. Here's the worst one of all of them. And then when you open the engine cover trunk lid here, it kind of rubs up against, it can't open very far because it kind of rubs up against the window seal there. So I think they're going to look at that too. Yeah, so the whole thing is a mess, but that's okay. It's going to get worked on and fixed, and it'll be way better than it currently is when the body shop gets done. It's going to take them like 8-9 weeks, something like that, they said. So I'll have it mid-spring. Yeah. Alright, we're at the auto body shop, and we've got everything sanded. Almost everything, they said, not everything. Is that primer kind of, is it down to its old primer, or what is that, just like bare plastic or metal?
That's new primer.
Oh, that's the new primer. It's already been sprayed with new primer.
Yep. Yeah, the roof's all done. Inside sails are done.
Yeah, that looks good there. And all of that. There's no more cracking.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have an issue right here that looks like I'll be circling that.
Alright, we're back at the body shop. It's been a couple months since the last clip that I filmed, but the hood looks good. There's almost no imperfections on it. The T-top is no longer black. The T-top is now fiberglass, and it's painted to match body. The trunk was the worst part of everything. The trunk lid was the worst, and now the trunk lid looks like it's the best part of the whole car. It had paint peeling everywhere. But it looks incredibly good now. There's no runs. There's no fish eyes in the paint. There's no orange peel. And then the front bumper is over here. Front bumper looks good. And the back bumper. The back bumper looks good too. Here's the rest of the car. It has 3 coats of color and 3 coats of clear coat, and it looks exceptionally good. There's almost no imperfections anywhere except for just a couple little bubbles from where there was fiberglass and there was air underneath the fiberglass, and that's only in 2 spots on the entire car. There's no runs, there's no fish eyes, there's no orange peel. This is a good job. I think it was worth the couple-month wait to get this good of a paint job. There's no overspray anywhere. I haven't found any overspray. They didn't get anything on the exhaust. All those panels down there will be covered up. They got me some new seals here. This window came out and it got new seals. Those were just put in today, all the way around it. And they took out these 2 side windows as well and put them back in. They're going to align the pop-up headlights when they put the trunk back on. Thing looks good. Alright, since the last clip was filmed, I got the car back from the body shop, and it took them about 3 weeks to put it back together after they painted it. I'm not exactly sure why. They said they were having trouble getting the bumper and the fenders to fit on it correctly. They said that the fender had somehow dropped down and that the bumper wasn't quite fitting right, but they did as well as possible, I guess. There was a couple other bubbles that popped up in the paint after they finished, but not too many, just a couple. It's shiny. The sun hits it, it's pretty good too. I've had it since about 6 days ago, and I've driven it a little over 200 miles since then, and almost everything works mechanically. There's a couple light bulbs I'm going to replace. Pretty solid driver. I'm going to put the logos back on, the fender shields and the hood shield. I'm going to order new ones. When I got it back, the logos weren't back on, but I already went ahead and polished and reaffixed this one, the horse one, and I painted and put that one back on. So I'll make some driving videos of it soon, but I'm happy to have it back, and it is driving well. Sounds good, and it's pretty loud. So stay tuned for updates.